record a job, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, vintage frames on my face, looking like I'm from the deep. These no Cartiers, pockets deep, 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 bro. I can make it in my seat, bro. Do you, I'm doing me, bro. Making noise, use a beat, bro. Whoa, I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa. That money clip us now, the new now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, neighborhood on the scene,
Group 1 rolling out.
on the strip. Neighborhood be the name, neighborhood no crib. Neighborhood that's me, neighborhood that's Nick. Neighborhood do the dance, neighborhood do the dip. Okay, thought I'd never make it like no way. I'm the real deal, no propane. My knees off, there's no names. No hustle, I yell rose. E be the shooter, that's cocaine. Yo, for the deals, that's rose. Got no name. It's the news, tell them read it. Been the one since the fetus. Sick of me to repeat it. Spend the dough for no reason. Got a ball head, Mr. Cleaner. Heard the big bags overseas, then we gon' go, go, go. Whoa, I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa. That money clip us now, the new now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa, whoa, I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa. That money clip us now, the new now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa.
Hey guys, it's Sheen, aka LS Turbo Integ, and welcome to my channel. It is RDR week. Rennsport Dragon Rally held twice a year, one in June and one in September. I heard the September one's really nice because of all the leaves that are changing. I haven't gone yet. I think we were planning on going this year. We're gonna go ahead and get everything prepped. We are leaving Wednesday morning, heading over to the Fontana Village Resort where we've got our room booked for a few days. But we'll be meeting out there with a bunch of Porsches. I want to say I think there's about 120 or 130 Porsches. We will be driving for 3 days for about 900 miles. What's so fun about RDR, guys, are the endless roads that we drive on. One of them being Tail of the Dragon, so many twisties on that road. There's also the Foothills Parkway. That is a very nice road to take. Takes you way to the top and then it takes you back down. Some nice sweeping curves on that road, so I'm looking forward to that. There's a Cherahalla Skyway, you guys. That's an amazing road. There's also the Blue Ridge Parkway. There's actually so many different roads there, you guys, you can drive on besides Tail of the Dragon. Tail of the Dragon, just more of the tourist spots. It's super crowded on the weekends, but pretty much on Saturday and Sunday, we're driving through all of the Smoky Mountains. There are a lot of routes that RDR takes that they don't disclose, so I won't say that here. Super excited, guys. Can't wait to get there. So we are divided up into 3 different group types. The first one is Spirited, which is pretty much these guys drive balls to the wall. The second group would be the Touring, which is a little mix of Spirited and Touring. And the third group is Cruising. I did sign up for the Touring. This will be my 3rd year. I will say the Rennsport Dragon Rally is the biggest event I'm looking forward to every year, only because I'm with a bunch of other Porsches, and this is the perfect event for you guys to see every make and model you can think of when it comes to a Porsche. And the great thing about it is you get to talk to these guys about their cars. Everybody's super nice. Everybody's very approachable. All you're doing is talking cars. You could talk about everything else as well. If there's anything that you guys are interested in, say like the GT3s or the GT4s, you can pretty much approach any driver and talk to him about his vehicle and ask, you know, what their impressions are and if it's something that you might be looking into, versus going to the dealer and trying to be sold a vehicle that you don't want to buy yet. At the RDR event, you can just talk to all the guys. Everybody there, all they do is talk about Porsches for the next 3 days, which is so awesome. And not only that, we're actually driving and having a good time. Like I said earlier, guys, doesn't matter what kind of Porsche you drive. I have a 2018 Porsche Cayman GTS. So it's always great talking to people there about their cars and what they've done to it. As you can see, mine's a little bit more on the aggressive side, only because I do enter a lot of car shows. If you guys haven't gone to a Rennsport Dragon Rally event, I highly recommend on going at least once. I know for those guys on the West Coast, it's a little bit harder to go, but actually, you guys can actually rent Porsches out here and enjoy the rally as well. You don't have to drive your car all the way across the coast. I know last year somebody had rented a Porsche because they wanted to enjoy the rally also. That is something you guys can think about doing if you do live on the West Coast. Guys, if you're in the Midwest or somewhere in the Indiana, Illinois, Chicago area, it is still within driving distance. I mean, we're driving from Ohio. But if you guys have the opportunity to go, I would highly recommend going. You guys will have so much fun. You guys will meet great people, make new lifelong friendships. We met a lot of people that we still talk to on Facebook. And I will say for the last 2 years that I've gone, it doesn't matter what kind of Porsche you guys drive. I always see this debate on the forums on 911 guys and the 718, 981 platforms or the Cayman Boxer platforms. I don't see any issues there where 911 guys look down on the, I guess they call this the poor man's Porsche. There, everybody gets along great. So many 911 owners talk to me about the 718 platform and how they admire it. So I don't know where all that talk comes from on the forums. So I'm not sure what that is all about, but I'm glad it doesn't happen at the RDR event. But guys, it's so much fun when you go. We're doing about 250, 300 miles per day. Start early in the morning. There's a driver's meeting at 8 o'clock. They basically go over what's going on for the day, where we're meeting up, where we're going to, and some of the gas station places that we'll be stopping at. But just driving through those Smoky Mountains, you are pushing your car, not to the car's limits, but to your limits. So everybody's limits are different. That's why they have you choose which group you want to be in. Like I said, there's spirited, touring, and cruising. So for the past 2 years, I've been doing touring. This year, I'll be doing touring as well. I don't know if I'm ready for spirited just because I don't know if I'm ready for Spirit just because I do want to enjoy the drive. They always make jokes that you can't even enjoy the scenery because you're just booking. But anyways, so what we're going to do, you guys, today is we're going to get this thing cleaned up, get it detailed. I did have an incident last week on the way to the SEEKRS Battle of the Bluegrass car show down at the Kentucky Exposition Center. It is a 5-hour drive for me. And before we exited, I hit a brick. Came out of nowhere. I tried to avoid it, but because somebody was next to me on the left side and there wasn't much of a shoulder to drive on, I was trying to figure out whether I'm gonna cause a lot of damage hitting this thing, and of course, did hit the front. Pretty much underneath. I chipped the front carbon fiber chin spoiler there. It can be repaired, but I'll show you what it did underneath as soon as I get the car up on jacks. But if you guys want to check out that video, I'll post a link on the description. So guys, if you like the content, please consider subscribing. Hit those post notifications. That way when I drop my video, you guys will be notified. And guys, if you have any questions or comments, please post them below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. But let's go ahead and get started, guys.
You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear none. My line busy, take no calls. Feels like I don't have no flaws. Snakes in the grass, cut those off. Yo, squad shady, my bros raw. No breaks, we go, 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 go. Throw shade, that's a no. Go high, go low. Like spinning in a 644. Cash money like 504. Ball like AD24. No sleep, need more. Pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up. Ooh, I'm a real one, my day ones. Try speak up, can't say none. Try dig dirt, there ain't none. I make the money that save up. 10, 80, my save ones. Take to the top from the baseline. New car, race on. Fast lane, pace on. Where the booyah, that's a flex. Not human, I ain't from another planet. I'ma teleport, might vanish. I'ma wake up, do damage. Join number 7, she's bored though. Working all night, need more though. I remember nights I was poor though. Pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up. Yeah. I'm gonna buy that one and that one. All of it. I need it all. Do you want it though? Where do I begin? I see the hate, they don't wanna see me win. Bank deposits, I got more coming in. Top down, throw the money in the wind. I don't want it all. Heard he scammer, had to switch up the accounts. Moving paper, gotta call it my account. It's all in, I can have it coming out. Been through the struggle, I can see another drought. Yeah, it's not a purse, it's a merch. 6 figures was a goal, now it's 9 or a hearse. Put it work. Used to pull up, not swerve. No time for the snakes, time to put them in the dirt. That's word. I gotta get it, it's in my DNA. You only see the highlights, don't know what it takes. Last year stressing, got no sleep. Now I'm right between the courts, side of nosebleeds. I see the hate, they don't wanna see me win. Bank deposits, I got more coming in. Top down, throw the money in the wind. I don't want it all. Heard he scammer, had to switch up the accounts. Moving paper, gotta call it my account. It's all in, I can have it coming out. Been through the struggle, I can see another drought. Yeah, same circles to the same gang. We just get to it, we don't gangbang. Lost some friends to the same thing. Keep a low pro when we maintain. Find us in a lost somewhere, kicking back. Find you on computers, type it Twitter facts. You lose a follow, throw a Twitter at. I lose $1, bet I get it back. Like a boomerang. My girl likes diamonds, big one shining on a ring. I got 3 daughters, you could bet that they gon' get the same. But they got more, I'll be damned if they sell it for change. They won't sell out a thing. I lose it all, you bet I get it back by any means. I trust in God, won't be $1 that can make me change. I got that power, I could get anything. I got that power, I could get anything. Where do I begin? I see the hate, they don't wanna see me win. Bank deposits, I got more coming in. Top down, throw the money in the wind. I don't want it all. Heard he scammer, had to switch up the accounts. Moving paper, gotta call it my account. It's all in, I can have it coming out. Been through the struggle, I can see another drought.
Alright, as you guys can see where that brick with that looked like what a rebar to me was, hit the lower front chin spoiler here. You can see how it kind of caused some minor damage, but from underneath you can see where the gouging really shows. You can't see it from the top, but you can see from underneath. I will have my guy at SEM Carbon. Max will probably end up redoing that front spoiler for me. Here you can see as it hit, you can see where it gouged and made its way back. You can see the white lines here as it's traveling underneath the car. And then when it gets towards the back, you can see where it really started to cause some damage underneath. It looks like I lost a nut there. You can see that white scarring right there. But here is where it gouged, the underside here. As you can see, I did make sure that was not a hole penetrating through the floor pan there, so it is sealed, so I got to make sure it didn't cause any damage there, but it looks like it's fine. But here you can see this is where it got stuck. You could see it got wedged in there somehow, and that's when I dragged it for about 30 seconds. It wouldn't remove, it wouldn't come off. I did go side to side with the car to see if it would come off, but it was just stuck. Thinking maybe it got stuck in that hole there with the rebar part. As soon as I pulled off to the shoulder, that's when it finally came off, and then I guess it just got right up underneath that passenger rear tire and just took it out. But you can see all the gouges here, you guys. So I can order another pan, probably what I'll end up doing, just because I don't like the way that looks. But I just wanted to share that with you guys, what I found as I went underneath the car to see what damage it had caused other than the blowing out the rear tire.
I got blessings falling on me. I got weapons, need no army. Stat like Tetris, you don't know me. Stat my fatty, you don't know me. Okay, hey now, it's a new kid on the playground. So many bags on me, you would've thought I was a spray ground. Now they know I don't play around. I can hear what you're saying now. I just doubled up my flight miles. Coast to coast, know they ain't in town. I get rich, watch, then I get a sick watch. Watch me hit the top, I might make a TikTok. Left hand, right hand. Catch the latest trend, I might double up my net worth. I've been going up now, see the top going down. If you didn't know now, I know you know now. That's cause SEEKRS going top, you not really top. You keep saying top, well I guess you let the top down. I've been going up now, see the top going down. If you didn't know now, I know you know now. That's cause SEEKRS going top, you not really top. You keep saying top, well I guess you let the top down. Made a wish, now I'm here now. It's for real now. I got everything I wanted and it's jumping like for real now. Out the mud, just an upstate boy, now I'm living like for real now. Ain't nothing, just an action with some muscle. Same fit for days, I just blame it on the hustle. Got these tattoos on my skin, I promise I'm no trouble. I'm from cash inside the duffel, not six the size of Russell. I get fly, you be crutching on designer that ain't fly. And then lie, scoop the cat or something fast when I slide. Burning rubber, they gon' tax me for the tires, it's alright. On my lonely, I just start up that new iron and I ride. Yeah, this is not a trend. Tattoos on my skin, I'm my daddy's twin. I'm a businessman, just like Jigga said. Pennies to an end. I've been going up now, see the top going down. If you didn't know now, I know you know now.
Alright fam, that'll do it for this video. Thanks for tuning in. If you guys are going to RDR this weekend, please stop by and say hello. Anybody that's traveling quite a distance, safe travels, and I will see you guys this weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Alright guys, safe travels, and I'll see you there this weekend. Peace.